and right Manipura. Let us bow down at Mother's lotus feet, and when doing so, we surrender all ego, all bad conditionings, all obstacles to our meditation and to our spiritual ascent. We raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. And we stand up to welcome Shri Mataji with Aarti.
bless you all. And all the blessings of Lakshmi, all the Ashtalakshmis upon you. May God bless.
Let us bow down again at Mother's lotus feet. You can say the Maha Mantras followed by Shri Ganesha mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasarasvati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namah. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalaki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namah. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Attention on Sahasrara for a while. Shmataji, we welcome you in our Sahasrara, in our hearts, in our attention. Please enlighten all our being of your divine Brahma Chaitanya. We bring now our attention on central Nabi, Shri Mataji, verily you are Shri Ganesha, the totality of the divinity. Please allow us to meditate on you through your divine Atharva Shirsha. Please, Mother, enlighten completely the Manipura chakra in us. Enlighten the Manipura chakra of France, of Africa, and the whole world. And bless us with complete cleansing, complete balance in our Manipura chakra through your Sri Ganesha powers. We will say together the Ganesha Tarva Shirsha. Om Namaste Ganapataye Twameva Pratyaksham Tatwamasi Twameva Kevalam Kartasi Twameva Kevalam Dhartasi Twameva Kevalam Hartasi Twameva Sarvam Kalvidam Brahmasi Twam Sakshat Atmasi Nityam Ritam Vachmi Satyam Vachmi Ava Twamam Ava Vaktaram Ava Shrotaram Ava Dhataram Ava Dhataram Ava Nochanam Avashisham Ava Pashattat Ava Purastat Avo Taratat Ava Dakshinatat Ava Chorvatat Ava Daratat Sarvatomam Pai Samantat Tuam Vang Mayas Tuam Chin Maya Tuam Ananda Mayas Tuam Brahma Maya Tuam Sachit Ananda Dvityosi Tuam Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tuam Gyana Mayo Vigyana Mayosi Sarvam Jagadidam Tvato Jayate Sarvam Jagadidam Twastashtishti Sarvam Jagadidam Twai Layamishyati Sarvam Jagadidam Twai Pratyeti Twam Bhumir Apo Nilo Nabaha Twam Chadvari Vakpadani Twam Gunatrayatita Twam Dehatrayatita Twam Kalatrayatita Twam Muladharashtityo Sinitya Twam Shakti Trayatmaka Twam Yogino Jayanti Nityam Twam Brahma, Twam Vishnus, Twam Rudras, Twam Indras, Twam Agnis, Twam Vayus, Twam Suryas, Twam Chandramas, Twam Brahma Bhuvaswarum, Ganadim Purvamuchari, Varnadim Tadanantaram, Anushvara Paratara, Arden Dulasitam Tare Narutam Etattava Manusvarupam Gakara Purvarupam Akaro Madhyamarupam Anusvara Shancharupam Bindur Uttararupam Nada Sandanam Samhita Sandhi Seisha Ganesha Vidya Ganakarishi Nichrit Gayatri Chanda Ganapatir Devata Om Gam Ganapatri Namaha Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Ekadantaya Vidmaye Vakratundaya Dhimai Tanudante Prachodayat Ekadantam Chaturhastam Pashamankushadarinam Radam Chavaradam Hastair Bibranam Mushakadvajam Raktam Lambodaram Shurpakarnakam Raktavasasam Raktagandhanuliptangam Raktapushpai Supojitam Bhaktanukampinam Devam Jagat Karanamachutam Avirbhutam Cha Shristiyadau Prakrute Purushat Param Evam Dhyayati Nityam Sayogi Yoginambara Namo Vratapataye Namo Ganapataye Namaha Pramatapataye Namastestu Lambodharay Ekadantaya Vigna Nashine Shivasutaya Shri Varadamurtaye Namo Namaha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Attention fully on Sahasrara. Let us now bring our attention on right Swadhisthana and right Nabi. Shri Mataji, verily you are Shri Nirmala Chitta, a divine attention. By your grace, allow us to meditate on you through your divine mantras. Please enlighten, cleanse completely our attention. Help us to surrender all our attention at your divine lotus feet, not only during this meditation, but forever. Shri Nirmala Chitta, full mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Chita Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. I'll say the mantras of the different mantras of attention, and we say together Namo Namah. Om Shri Himalaya Namo Namah. Om Shri Chandrama Namo Namah. Om Shri Kailasha Swamini Namo Namah. Om Shri Nirmala Chitta Namo Namah. Om Shri Chitta Nirodha Namo Namah. Om Shri Chiteshwari Namo Namah. Om Shri Chit Shakti Namo Namah. Om Shri Mukuteshwari Namo Namah. Om Shri Muhammad Namo Namah. Om Shri Hazrat Ali Fatima Bi Namo Namah. Om Sarvat Tapaharini Namo Namah. Om Shri Sanjivani Swami Namo Namah. Om Shri Vichara Shaitilia Namo Namah. Om Shri Atikriya Shaitilia Namo Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. We keep our attention for a while. Right Nabi. Please bless us. You completely purified attention at your lotus feet. You can take full mantra of Shri Sampurna Chitta. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sampurna Chitta Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Attention on Sahasrara. With complete attention fully established in our Sahasrara, we will now listen to Mother's talk and absorb her divine Chaitanya.
Okay. That's not the one. That's all about me. We are going to play something on Ganesha. Not possible, then let it be. Very good confusion. The first we bow to Sri Ganesha. Because Sri Ganesha is the source of innocence within us. So actually we bow to innocence within us. And this innocence is the one gives you the enlightenment. As I told you yesterday, the light has innocence. But this is innocent without knowledge. But your light is innocent with knowledge. We always think that the people who have got knowledge can never be innocent, can never be simple. And the idea we have got about innocence is that an innocent person is always deceived, can be befooled, and can be always. But innocence which protects you, which gives you light of knowledge. Knowledge that we have in the worldly sense is how to exploit others, how to cheat others, how to make money out of them, how to make fun of others, how to look down upon others. But the light of innocence is the light by which you know that love is the highest thing. And it teaches you how to love others, how to care for others, how to be gentle about others. It also gives you the light within. It's just the other way around of this avidya that we have in this world. Just the other way around. The avidya outside teaches us competition, how to put the other person down, because it has fear. It is insecure. This knowledge is not secure at all. If it had security, it would not have behaved like this. But the light it has no fear. When we say children are innocent, we mean to say that they have that power of innocence. Many times people have noticed if a child falls from a height, he doesn't die, while a young man may die with a much smaller height. And the child is not afraid while falling. He just enjoys as if there's a parachute coming down, nicely. And then when he falls down also just gets up, laughs, smiles at everyone. He doesn't understand why everybody is worried. Because in that innocence he knows that he's looked after. He's protected. He knows that there is a power which is much higher than him, and he does not have to worry. Then we start putting ideas into the head of the child. And that is how he starts losing his power of innocence. And he becomes a coward. He becomes a cunning fellow. He becomes an unrighteous personality. But still we would say that the innocence of children is innocence of ignorance. In a way, because they do not know the dangers of life. But the light of innocence knows all the dangers and also knows how to get rid of it. Also knows how to be away from such a person. There was a wise man who was going on a staircase. And there was a stupid man coming from the other side, foolish man. So foolish people are always aggressive. That is one of the signs, because they have inferiority complex. So the foolish man says to the man who was coming up, he says, one had to move on one side. So he says, I don't move for fools, the foolish one says. So the wise man says, I do, and he moved. That's how the light of innocence tells you how far to go with a person, how far to talk to a person, how far to indulge in another person's personality or his problems. Otherwise he deceits. He understands that this gentleman is a stupid fool, so I move for a fool like that. He doesn't pay attention to such a person. He doesn't bother about such a person. This is the light of innocence which gives you discrimination. How far to go with others? I love a person. There are many, I love him. All right. Another person may kick you, may hit you, may trouble you, may become absolutely, horribly possessed, but still you are just mad out in love with that person without any self-respect. This comes because there is no, you may be innocent in a way, in a worldly manner, but you are not enlightened and innocent. When you are enlightened and innocent, then your innocence is a power which gives you, first thing is discretion. Supposing you take a light in your hand. Now you know whether it is a snake or a rope. But if there is no light in your hand, you cannot see. But even supposing it's a snake, you might run away. Or if you are a stupid fool, you will say, all right, come and bite me. I would like to see how it works. Children are there. But if you are an enlightened person, then you will tell the snake, now let me be alone, all right? Bye-bye. And the snake will know and it will go away. Or if the snake is a sinister one, you may just look at the snake and snake might run out. So this power of innocence is a very, very important thing. And that comes to us through our enlightenment alone. So we are, say, in a state which is ignorant and innocent. Innocent and ignorant. Then people are no more innocent nor ignorant, but they are not enlightened. They become cunning. If they don't have both the qualities, they are neither ignorant, so-called they have got knowledge, they are good at everything, they are well-known people for their intelligence, brilliance, everything, so they are knowledgeable, so-called. So such people we could call as the people who have got the knowledge in the worldly sense, but they have no innocence. So they start devising methods. The innocence which is there, which puts a little control over such a mind, is lost. Because they think innocence is stupid, They don't respect their innocence. So they start maneuvering people, doing violent things, doing harmful things, saying nasty, sarcastic things. All these things the brain starts working. because it cannot get back to its innocence. So we don't like such people later on, we don't want them. Then they develop ideas that we are higher people, we are chosen people, we are better people, then they develop all these ideas. Then all of them club together. So ignorance is added as a so-called knowledge, you see. Inside is completely ignorance, outside is knowledge. And added up like that. They do not want to seek their inside. And they are satisfied with their outside so-called knowledge. And they go ahead with it, and once they break their heads, then they realize, oh God, what was it? Inside is all darkness. We cannot live with all the windows closed hermetically and the sun shining outside. We have to have light inside to see for ourselves what are we, what are our powers, how far we can go, how we are working out ourselves, our lives, our aims. Now the enlightenment, as the enlightenment you see here is of these lights, is manifested within you as vibrations, as Chaitanya, as light. So the Chaitanya itself is the light. But the difference between this light and that light is such that this one will only tell you as far as your eyes are concerned. It will tell you that it is a stone, or it is a wood, or it is a house, or it is a face of a man, anything is light. But it won't be able to tell you whether this person is good or bad, whether this house is vibrated or not, is auspicious or not. So it doesn't give you auspiciousness, the idea of auspiciousness. So we are talking of Ganesha's innocence, which gives us sense of auspiciousness, and ourselves also makes us auspicious. This is how the Chaitanya itself is enlightenment. Chaitanya itself is enlightenment. It relates to you all the knowledge which it has. Now imagine what a micro arrangement it is. That the Chaitanyas which are small, like you can say little round valayas, small ones, they have intelligence in them and discretion built in them to tell you whether a person is good or bad. You have got it, Sahaja Yoga, so in a simple way. So we have not bothered to find out what your computer has got. It has got the knowledge. Now to know not only if the person is good or bad, but what troubles that person has got. Now this light can go up to one dimension of a person, how he looks, how he walks, everything. And if you start imagining something, if you start imagining and saying that I feel this way, I think this way, not all that. Huh? You can't hear me? Huh? What is it?
There's a video for the mothers with the children and they can't hear it. It's upstairs. Upstairs.
I didn't hear. What is it?
There's a children's room upstairs for children with a video for children and mother, but they cannot hear it.
It's another problem. It's nothing to do with me.
Oh, I see. But the children are here.
Babies.
Oh, God. Somebody has to go and have to fix it up, isn't it? I think you should have tested it before, isn't it? All right. So the Chaitanya that is within us, which is flowing out, which we are receiving from all over, is all pervading, is in every molecule pulsating, which gives us knowledge about each and every matter, each and every animal, each and every human being, and each and every deity. Without this light, you could not have recognized me. You could not have recognized any deities. You could not have known your position in life and your aims in life. You would not have known what is your purpose of life. Why are you here? Are you here just to make some money, put some in the insurance, some in the shares? Of course, now nobody will do that. And get some house and dance on the fingers of your wife, or the wife has to dance as the dictates of the husband. To bring up children somehow. Are you here for that? This Chaitanya tells you very clearly, no. Because if you get more involved into these things and become completely cut off from the collective happenings, then this light goes off. As soon as this light gets disconnected, you can't have any light. So any connection, whatever you have with the vibrations, has to be very strong and has to be absolutely intact and steady. For example, if there's a light which is not steady, which is moving, you can't understand things properly. Though the vibrations know everything, but how will they communicate this to an instrument which is not perfect? Which does not respect vibrations, which does not communicate with the vibrations. Please take the child out. Don't try to push the... No, don't do that. No, don't. I should not lose temper with children, you know. They are crying, they must be wanting something. So this knowledgeable instrument that you have got is to be all the time flowing through you. And you have to be a very clean apparatus. Supposing you have this light and the glass is not clean, you won't get light proper. So the purity has to be established, and that is the part where Ganesha is so important, because he cleanses you, he washes you. But you become innocent because you do not plan or think of harming anyone who is a good person, who is a nice person. It becomes innocence because it is auspicious. You start becoming auspicious. Wherever you go and you meet somebody, that person feels, oh God, today something good has happened in our family. Something good has come up. Now recently I met someone in Germany where there was a Sahaja Yogi who started talking against me and Sahaja Yoga. And he got out of the ashram. And then he went to somebody who was supposed to be a Sahaja Yogi and his wife. And then he started telling about his vows and against Sahaja Yoga and all those things. Though he has been always a possessed man, but still, these people should not have listened to anything against me. In the Shastras, it is written that to hear the Guru Ninda, anything against your Guru, is absolutely dangerous. So anybody says anything against your Guru, you have to put your hands like that, I don't want to hear anything against my Guru. Instead of that, they sympathized. The lady has got a serious type of cancer and the husband is also very sick. Now one has to understand that if you are going to cross this ocean in a boat, all of us are there, and one wants to put one foot into the mouth of a crocodile, how can we save such people? Then it's better that they should go to the crocodile than to the boat. But those who try to sympathize and put another foot in the crocodile, then they have to be in trouble. All these things not only hamper but are so inauspicious and dangerous that you all have to be extremely careful about it. You need not tell people that you are evil, you are bad or anything, but just get out of such people. Have nothing to do with them. You should say, we are sorry, we can't do anything about it. You do what you like. It's not our responsibility. And there you should not be weak. You should not feel embarrassed or delicate about it. Tell them off, nothing doing. We cannot help you here. We are sorry, you work it out yourself. Because this light is a light which nourishes you and strengthens you. The light of the Spirit must give you that strength within you. You become a strong personality. You become a personality which can withstand lots of things, even crucifixion, but it can also fight. It has all the qualities built within itself. Like a person who has a temper. No, it's not a very good person to be with temper. It's not good for a Sahaja Yogi to have temper. But if somebody says something to you against your mother, you have to have temper. That's the place we have to use temper. You can box that person, doesn't matter. Ganesha will be just standing behind you. And Hanumana will be in front. If you box him once, Hanumana will box him 10 times. So, that time the anger has meaning. Now, people say one should not have greed in life. Yes, one should not have greed. But if you have got greed for vibrations, it's a very good thing. You should be very greedy about vibrations. Wherever you get vibrations, you must rush and try to get more vibrations. Greed is all right. You should have that greed within yourself. If you don't have that greed, how will you be able to overcome the other attractions? It is very surprising. I always wonder about human beings, which I have never been able to understand myself. That when it comes to hatred, they are the best. If they want to hate someone, then you can make them sacrifice everything that they have. Under the name of God, under the name of nation, under the name of anything whatever you want. You just have to say that we have to hate someone. Immediately they'll gather round. They'll pass through all kinds of ordeals, sacrifice everything, go to jails. They will kill themselves, commit suicides, just if you tell them we hate someone. Or else you have to say that we are a great nation, something very big, and these are bad nations. So we have to fight. They will do. It is very surprising that even when it comes to political revolutions and for their political freedom, they can go to any limit of sacrifices. The other day I was watching Lenin's fight. I was amazed. This single man, Lenin, who was always in the exile, used to only write. We have to fight, we have to get this, we have to do that. Though he was a realized soul, but still, he didn't write about spirituality. He wrote about political struggle. And 3 times there was an upsurge, and thousands of people you find in every place being killed just like that. It is very surprising. Now don't fan. You see, while I'm talking, you should not fan, disturbs. But pay full attention. Pay full attention is important. Because if you do not pay attention, others will look at you. And their attention will be spent. Now this one was so dedicated. Even little children and wives and pregnant women and so many men were killed in a lot like that. Again they rose. Again they rose 3 times. And the 4th time they were successful. For what? For a political achievement. We did that in India too. People gave up everything that they have. Their houses, families, everything they gave up. Even for fake gurus, people have spent so much money, they have done so much, given up everything, sold their houses, put their children into trouble, got into trouble, everything they did. But for the right thing, the wisest thing, the only great thing that has to happen is Sahaja, where comfort is pouring on us all the time, where all kinds of joy is pouring on us, where everything is being smoothed out. People become so fond of comfort and this and that, that the
नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शङ्खचक्र गदा हस्ते श्रीनिर्मला देवी नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गरुडारूढे कोल्हासुर भयङ्करी सर्वपापहरे देवी श्रीनिर्मला देवी नमोस्तुते सर्वज्ञे सर्ववरदे सर्वदुष्टभयङ्करी सर्वदुःखहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते सिद्धिबुद्धिप्रदे देवी भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदायिनी मन्त्रमूर्ते सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते
Ave Maria, gratia plena. Ave Maria, gratia plena.
आद्यन्तरहिते देवी आदिशक्ति माहेश्वरी योगजे योगसम्भूते श्रीनिर्मला देवी नमोस्तुते स्थूलसूक्ष्म महारौद्रे महाशक्ति महोदरे महापापहरे देवी श्रीनिर्मला देवी नमोस्तुते
Ave Maria, gratia plena. Ave Maria, gratia plena.
पद्मसंस्थिते देवी परब्रह्मा स्वरूपिणी परमेशी जगन्माता महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते श्वेतांबरधरे देवी नानालंकारभूषिते जगस्थिते जगन्माता महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शङ्खचक्र गदा हस्ते श्रीनिर्मला देवी नमोस्तुते नमोस्तुते Sri Jaganmata Mahalakshmi Sakshat Sri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Namo Namaha त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री निर्मला देवी नमः नमो नमः
We can now bow to marvelous feet, raise our kundalinis, take bandhan. And if we have time left, watch to the Iranian Diwali video. Jai Shri Mataji. Have a nice day of Diwali.